I am engaged in recovery and rejuvenation of the organism at the cellular level. I am a partner of the company Globaltrend. I chose this direction because I got fantastic results. My husband became very ill 2 years ago. His arms and legs collapsed. He was diagnosed with Guillain-Barré. It's an autoimmune disease. It's one of the most severe diseases of the peripheral nervous system. It is an acute inflammatory lesion of the nerve roots that leads to paralysis, disability, and even death. Until now, this disease is considered poorly understood. My spouse was lying in a wrought iron bed. Doctors said he might get up in 2 to 3 years. And that's not a fact, he may remain disabled. There are no guarantees. And my relatives brought me some jars to the hospital. They said that the remedy works at the level of cell regeneration, which triggers the mechanism of self-healing of the body. I took these jars in hope. And imagine, my husband began to recover quickly. He got up in 7 months and started walking. Our happiness was unbelievable. And that's when I started looking into these miracle jars. What are they? Where do they come from? Who makes them? Why hasn't it been publicized yet? As I studied, I got all the answers. Now I'll share them with you. This is a product that managed to combine the valuable qualities of 189 plant components. Its developers are Soviet scientists. 50 years ago, a closed group of scientists began searching for the causes of longevity and health. It is a high healing capacity of wounds of various degrees. Restore and improve the work of all systems and functions of the human body. The drug should work at the cellular level. Realizing the importance of scientific developments, all work was carried out in closed laboratories, called Coenzyme. Coenzyme, for unknown reasons, over 30 to 35 years old in the human body, is no longer produced. In 1988, Americans create synthetic coenzyme and call it Q-10. Certain scientific developments were carried out in Japan. They managed to create fat-soluble coenzyme from marine and ocean products. And only in the beginning of 2000, scientists of Kazakhstan applied to the government to have access to the secret materials and documents stored in the secret archives of Almaty City. Scrupulous finalization of the drug product began. In 2007, preclinical studies on rats and other experimental animals were underway. All preclinical tests on rats showed high results. Despite the fact that they were infected with deadly viruses and bacteria, poisoned with the strongest poisons, irradiated with X-rays, the results were amazing. The lifespan of the rats increased from 3 years to 6 years. Because rats have metabolic processes 30 times faster than humans. This is equivalent to a human being living for 180 years. In addition, rats have increased fecundity. This suggests that the offspring were not affected, emphasizing their genetic resilience. Then began clinical trials in several clinics in Kazakhstan. In 2010, based on the results of clinical trials, a PhD thesis was defended. In 2017, the product nanobomb was presented at the International Forum of Scientists Gerontologists. It was a breakthrough. It was a victory in cellular medicine. And the treatment is not just one organ, but the whole system and at the cellular level. Since 2018, the production of this miracle product begins, the name of which is Nano Balsams and Concentrate Pavlov Spring. Production begins at the plant Spassky production in Almaty, with the simultaneous registration of the company, Globaltrend, which received the exclusive right to sell the product through its network structure around the world. The product is beginning to be sold in Kazakhstan, Russia, Turkey, Vietnam, China and other countries. Today the company officially operates in 10 countries. Our scientists have made a product that has no analog in the world, and it is called Pavlov Spring Concentrate. Containing natural ubiquinone of plant origin, i.e. natural coenzyme Q-10. Neither the Americans nor the Japanese could do it. This is a unique product, is a complex of 189 plant components, of which 40 algae, 4 types of ginseng, all groups of vitamins. "88 xanthans are substances effective in the fight against cancer, and herbs collected from the 5 continents of our planet. Natural components are fermented for 90 days and processed in all kinds of ways, with concentrated sunlight in music therapy, classical music. The sound of the music changes the structure of the water cell. Pavlov Spring is based on 189 plant components that completely cleanses the body and blood, lymphatic drainage, internal organs, intestines. Each plant has cleansing properties. Thanks to Pavlov Spring, the body undergoes a powerful cleansing. Radionuclides are eliminated. Removes radiation, heavy metals, gives nutrition to the body. There is a cell start of the immune system. Also in the composition of Pavlov Spring, 250 compounds of macro and trace elements, vitamins and amino acids. You don't need to buy vitamin C, E, B or iron separately. This is the quintessence of all nutrients. Can you imagine? What a universal product. And there won't be a product like this for the next 20 years. Why not? Because the formula is classified. It's the company's know-how. So that other companies don't create the same identical product. The company hides the percentage of the product. They don't disclose the entire composition. Pavlov Spring Concentrate fixes the quality of our water. It alkalinizes the water, it gives the right structure to the water. The correct water structure, if you remember from high school chemistry, in the frozen form, has the shape of a snowflake crystal. That's the shape. Takes water when we spray Pavlov Spring per 10 liters of water. What else is in the composition of Pavlov Spring? It's water-soluble resveratrol. It is responsible for normal cholesterol and normal sugar content. It also contains 88 xanthans. These xanthans kill tumor cells. Therefore, our product has a very good result in cancer patients. Xanthans are natural antioxidants. They do not just neutralize free radicals, remove toxins, block inflammatory processes. Most importantly, they change the information inside the cell at the DNA level, change this information from negative to positive. If, say, after 21 days a new cell is born from a cell carrying the same X-DNA information, that new cell will be exactly the same with the same X-DNA information. And if there is a change in the cell at the DNA level, then another cell, a healthy cell, is born from the old cell. That is why such processes occur as blocking the growth of metastases, reducing sugar levels, dissolving hernias, cysts, myomas, mastopathy and so on. There is a replacement process that takes place, which lasts about 90 days. There has to be a process of cell renewal at the DNA level. We have 12 systems in the body. And the immune system is one of the 12 systems. And when we have enough coenzyme Q-10, ubiquinone, then not only the immune system is triggered, but all 12 systems start working properly. Pavlov, spring is very concentrated. When a person has serious, severe chronic diseases, you need to use 1 spray per 5 liters of water. There are 40 to 50 injections. Drink such water should start with half a glass or 1 glass a day, then 2 glasses with a gradual transition to 3 to 4 glasses a day for treatment. Method of dilution for prophylaxis: 1 spray per 10 liters of water. For seriously ill, 1 spray per 5 liters of water. Next I will tell about nanobomb. 2 unique nanobomb products have been developed on the basis of Pavlov spring concentrate. 2 unique products have been developed. Nanobomb Perfectilux and Vitalitolux. They are taken as a pair. Nanobomb Perfectilux and Vitalitolux also have 250 macro and microelements, nutrients, vitamins, amino acids. You don't need to buy vitamins, minerals, calcium, iron, zinc, amino acids separately. This is the quintessence of all nutrients. There are also 189 plant components, of which 40 algae, 4 types of women, 88 xanthans. Again, these are substances effective in the fight against cancer and grass, collected from the 5 continents of our planet. In the composition of all vitamins necessary for the human body. Also in the composition includes natural ubiquinone. Let me remind you, this is another, it still has a fashionable name, Coenzyme Q-10. How do the nanobalsams work? 1 cleanses, 1 repairs. Once it's in the body, it starts working on repair. It changes the composition of the blood. It liquefies, becomes optimally viscous. It lowers blood pressure in hypertensives and raises it in hypotensives. Improves blood microcirculation, strengthens the walls of blood vessels. The heart muscle receives the necessary salts of magnesium and potassium. The uniqueness of the formula lies in its universality, as it allows you to use this product for people with any disease. Through the restoration of immunity, many diseases go away. First comes the scan from 1 to 30 days. It helps to identify diseases and regulates body functions. Next comes cleansing, detoxification from 1 to 30 weeks. During this period, the body gets rid of toxins accumulated over the years and excess fat. Further regulation from 1 to 12 months. During the recovery process, there may be different reactions. That's normal. This is just your body healing itself. If the reaction is too strong, you need to reduce the dose. And from 3 to 24 months there is recovery. And, of course, there's also rejuvenation. This is where the aging process stops. Many people go faster, some slower. Everyone has reasons, problems, and the causes, problems, and ages are different. And the recovery time is also different. But the results are worth it. Studies have shown the complete safety of nanobomb. Allowed to take pregnant and lactating women, newborn children. When asked, and what do bombs treat? They do not cure. Balsams are not a medicinal product. It is important to remember, when bombs cleanse the body, give nutrition to the cells, respectively, the body itself regenerates, recovers and recovers. If the body is cleaned, remove stones from it, make the blood flow, remove cholesterol, clean the vessels, the body is not a fool, it will work itself as it needs. That is, as he has a nature laid down. The immune system is also restored. The immune system itself starts to fight its ITIs are what? Cystitis, maxillary sinusitis, gastritis. These are viral infections, chronic diseases. That is, the product by cleansing the body, by obtaining nutrition, restores the immune system, hormonal system, nervous system, musculoskeletal system, genitourinary system, all systems come to normal. Nano bomb should be taken in the morning 15 to 30 minutes before meals. In the morning on an empty stomach, the first drop of Perfectilux under the tongue, 1 or 2 minutes hold under the tongue. After swallowing, do a half squat using the method of forced exhalation. 3 to 5 minutes should pass between taking Perfecta and Vitality. Just in this interval we do squats. Then 1 drop of Vitality Lux. Hold it under the tongue for 1 to 2 minutes, also do squats. After 5 minutes drink 1 to 2 glasses of warm hot water. After 10 to 15 minutes you can have breakfast. With good perception and well-being increase the dose of balsams to half a teaspoon. Each day we begin to increase the dose. The first day 1 drop, the second day 2 drops, the third day 3 drops, and so on the increase to half a teaspoon, up to 20 drops. Metal or iron spoons should not be used. The product oxidizes. Only plastic, wooden, ceramic spoons. And during the day be sure to drink warm hot water. I want to emphasize this point. I would like to emphasize this point. First of all, bombs are created for healthy people to preserve health and youth. It is easier to engage in prevention than to give huge sums of money during treatment. A person is ill with oncology, there he has a huge amount of money to restore him to chemotherapy. People get to the point of diapers. Prevention needs to be addressed early on, being young and healthy. The next bomb is SmartLux. If there is brain overstimulation, SmartLux works great for our nervous system. You should start drinking it at least 2 weeks after you start taking the base nano balsams Perfecta and Vitality Lux. Most often in the evening at about 10 o'clock we want to sleep, but we can't fall asleep. Why? Because the brain is overexcited. When we start using SmartLux, brain overexcitation goes away, and you lie down and fall asleep on time. So your sleep biorhythms are restored. When sleep is normal, healthy, then the nervous system is healthy, regeneration takes place, and full recovery takes place. The Smart Suite works more intensively at the cellular level. It has more energy potential. It restores physical biorhythm, emotional biorhythm, mental biorhythm. Biorhythms work in a specific sequence. And at the peak of their connection with each other during the day a person has maximum productivity. When biorhythms diverge, because everyone has their own cycles, then at some point a person can have a great thought process, but have poor physical activity. Or a good emotional background, but want to lie down, watch TV and do nothing. SmartLux allows the body to restore and balance biorhythms because the more a person has stress, disease, sludge in the body, plus he takes pills, as a consequence of biorhythms go into the minus. The Smart Suite helps to bring the biorhythms out of the minus to 0 and above, which is ideal for people with chronic fatigue. Ideal for people with chronic fatigue. Smart Lux restores memory, restores who has male and female sexual problems, and is very good for joints, cleanses blood vessels, has the following healing properties. Effective in respiratory diseases, useful in the treatment of GI disease, antidepressant. Helps to correct weight. Has anti-parasitic properties. Improves blood circulation of the main brain. Suppresses inflammatory processes. Restores cartilage tissue, joints and nerve endings, who have sciatica, gout. Has an antispasmodic effect. Normalizes libido. Works nano-balsam with urogenital reproductive sphere. In women, infertility and menstrual disorders, infections. In men, erectile dysfunction, prostate adenoma, prostatitis, poor sperm motility. Now most people can't have children. And when they drink these 3 balsams together, that man and woman, they will have children, because we have a lot of balsam children to date. The product is completely natural, without contraindications, digested 100%. We also start with a drop under the tongue. It is important to take a large amount of water. You can drink it in the morning, as a third balm, or in the evening before going to bed. Replace in general or nano balm numerous dietary supplements. BAs actually affect only one specific organ of a person, and then selectively. How do global trend products differ from dietary supplements? Unlike dietary supplements, our products do not contain herbs in pure form, but more than 250 compounds of substances useful for the body, which are isolated from 189 herbs, by fermenting them for 90 days using nanotechnology. These substances have nanoparticle sizes. 1 nanoparticle is 1/1,000,000th of a millimeter. These are from plants, isolated at the atomic level, all minerals, enzymes, vitamins, amino acids, antioxidants, xanthins, polyphenols, flavonoids, essential fatty and fruit acids, pectin and other nutrients that are needed every day for metabolism. Next product, Hormonolux. An effective antioxidant, antiseptic, antiparasitic, wound healing agent. It's organic iodine. It is a component of thyroid hormones and is necessary for their synthesis. Thyroid hormones are important for the growth and development of all organs. Iodine increases immunity against infectious and occupational diseases, relieves muscle pain, normalizes blood pressure, stimulates growth and mental abilities of children, prevents diseases of the nervous system. Sexual and mammary glands, prevention of iodine deficiency. Iodine takes part in regeneration, energy metabolism, metabolism of proteins and fats, metabolism of a number of vitamins, the processes of growth and development of the body, including neuropsychiatric development. It has a beneficial effect on brain activity and helps to strengthen the immune system. To reduce possible side effects and ensure better absorption of iodine, it is better to take it during or after meals. This will help reduce irritation of the gastric mucosa and improve absorption. In general, it is best to avoid taking organic iodine on an empty stomach or before bedtime to prevent possible stomach irritation and facilitate better absorption. The next unique product is Immunolux Concentrate. This is a deluxe version of immune system revitalization. Immunolux consists of two 10 ml vials. It is very effective and corrects the immune system. Nowadays, it is common for people to get autoimmune diseases. When your immune system is fighting your lungs, it's asthma. When your immune system is fighting your joints, it's arthritis, polyarthritis. If your immune system is fighting your teeth, it's called periodontosis. These are autoimmune diseases, so your immune system is fighting your body. Immunolux not only restores immunity, it corrects it. It corrects the correct functioning of the immune system. Accordingly, these autoimmune diseases also go away from a person. Here, in addition to 189 plant components, there are 28 more plant components. It is definitely recommended who have problems of heart attacks, strokes, who sleep syphilis, who has oncology, they should definitely be recommended. Immunolux causes the death of cancer cells. Also recommended for allergic people, drug or alcohol dependent people. Immunolux prevents the development of atherosclerosis, cardiovascular disease, reduces the risk of malignant tumors, liver disease and thrombosis, has the ability to stimulate the production of collagen, the main component of connective tissue. It has obtained good results in prevention against various types of cancer, including breast, prostate and colon cancer. For preventive purposes, it is recommended for everyone. It is just the scheme of reception that differs. As a prophylaxis for adults, Immunolux dilute in 30 ml of water, starting with 1 drop a day. Every day we increase the dosage by 1 drop. From 1 drop to 10 drops per day. Then decrease the dosage daily by 1 drop in reverse order. And the next product is the Intimate Gels. The Light Lux Numi Intimate Gels. Also based on Pavlov's Spring Concentrate. Inside the ready syringe is 3 ml. It is an antibacterial gel that eliminates up to 90% of Staphylococcus aureus, E. coli, Candida, and other pathogens. If there are problems in women, such as myomas, cysts, inflammation of the ovaries and fallopian tubes, ovarian cysts, inflammation of the mucosa of the uterus, ovaries, it is endometritis, endometriosis, cervical erosion. All these phenomena, in addition to discomfort, lead to infertility. The use of the Light Lux Numi eliminates all these problems, as well as in combination with the flagship product Immunolux reduces the risk of cancer in the pelvis. At the same time will get rid of such diseases as hemorrhoids, prostatitis, adenoma of the prostate, poor maturation, violation of sperm morphology, decreased motility, eliminates the causes of infertility on the part of men. Also, men can be injected into the musculars who have oncology. In use is very simple and convenient. Before going to bed, it is necessary to lead women vaginally and men rectally. The course of 24 days is 3 boxes. 3 boxes like this. Also, intimate gels are used for cosmetic purposes. We dilute 1 drop with our care cream and apply it to the face. The effect is amazing. Within 21 days of taking the effect on the face for sure. The skin regains elasticity, small wrinkles disappear, the texture evens out. Just super. Probably, some people have questions about how long to take Nano Bomb. You know, it varies. Everyone's time is different. Let's say you imagine an apartment. You left the windows open and you haven't been in that apartment for 40 years. Somebody hasn't gone in for 50 to 60 years. You come back in 40 years, you have a bucket of water. Whatever magic it is, it's water. You can't clean the whole house with that bucket of water. You can wash what you think are windows, floors, wipe down the couch, scrub the ceilings, wash the chandeliers. One bucket won't be enough for you anyway. And you're imagining it. And you're thinking, how many buckets do I need? How many buckets do I need? I ask them, how many buckets do I need? They say, I don't know. I told you, it's only 60 squares. I haven't been here in 40 years. How many buckets do I need? Somebody yells, 4 buckets. Somebody says 10 buckets. I say to them, why can't you tell me an even and exact amount? No. In this case of the nano bomb, it's exactly the same. Your windows are open. So you ate whatever you could get your hands on. Everything. A burger, chips, whatever. I'm 40 years old now. Apartment with the windows open. I'm told there's some cool bombs. I decided to become a 15-year-old girl in 1 month. It's impossible. And no one knows, and no doctor knows. As you take it, you will understand what will happen, how it will get rid of, what will happen to the body, what symptoms will go away. It's all along the way. I'll tell you this. It takes about 360 days to get a new liver, to clean it and rebuild it. Now think about it, how many days does bone tissue take? How long does it take to regenerate? How long does it take to renew itself? That's an interesting question. The next product is, of course, our toothpastes. We've already found 27 uses for our awesome toothpastes. Also, of course, at the heart of Pavlovstrin. Their main purpose, of course, is to clean teeth, freshness of the oral cavity, stomatitis, bleeding. Our toothpastes do not contain fluoride. I want to say, excess fluoride violates enamel and also has a side effect on other organs. That means bone disease can occur. The composition of the toothpaste is the same. It's the same as the nano bomb. Partners take it as a throat constipation, at night smear it on the tongue. In the morning, the throat is definitely no longer feverish. They apply it to the sinuses. Treat runny nose with cuts, burns, eczema, psoriasis, fungus on the legs, acne, herpes, papilloma, warts. And the effect is simply amazing. I want to note that to get the desired result, it takes time. Also, nano bomb and nano products are designed for long-term use. Cells regenerate over time, which is important to remember. And it's very, 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 very important to drink lots of warm, warmish water. Water is the transport for the elimination of toxins and toxins. Without water, the healing process will be very slow. Hear me. Be sure to drink plenty of warm water. There will be a powerful cleansing process. It is the most amazing cleanser. They start from your storerooms, from your depot to shovel out the pills that the body has hidden, so that the brain is not poisoned by all these toxins that have accumulated during your life. Why is the blood thick? Because we don't drink enough water.